Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel and to your April monthly reading. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification button, and let me know, talk to me. How do you like the reading? We have here a card already. It's the Magician. It's the card that came out for your sign when I was doing the yearly reading. Maybe you want to see the yearly reading if you haven't yet, so you can understand the overall energies for this year. And I mean, it's a very suitable card for this month of April, because we are in the Aries season. It's the revival. That's how I call this series. It's like the rebirth. It's the reminder. It's the possibility to start anew, start something new, initiate something. But it's actually here with a magician. It's on the very high level, because the Magician is the second card and the card number 1 of the major arcana. This is the hero's journey. This is the possibility to make your own destiny, to create your own life, to make your own story. It was a little bit as well the topic from your last month reading. It's like, enjoy what's happening right now and start understanding that you can make your own destiny. You can make your own story. You can make your own life. What does that mean? It means that your life doesn't look like everybody else's life. You have the power, the possibility to create it as you want it. And how do you do that? You first start by imagining it. Because if we leave things to chance, like come as they want, yes, sure, that's a trust in the universe, that's a trust in God. But you have to understand that you are a source of energy. That energy that is up there, it is in you as well. And that's the Magician card here, because the Magician, if you see, has this directional movement. Like one hand is up and one hand is showing down. As above, so below. He is the connection between something higher and what we experience here on earth. And he has on his table all the elements of the minor arcana: the cup, the coin, the sword, and the wand. So you have something already. You have achieved something. Now it's more than that. Now it starts to get interesting. Now it starts to get artistic. Now it starts to get different, individualized. It's the individualization of your life, of your journey, of your story. It's a very important moment, creative moment. And Aries gives us that possibility to all of us, and to you, with this card. And right now, like probably as many of us, you are as well restricted, staying at home. And just be aware to see the possibilities. The possibilities of this moment and not the restrictions. Because that might be a trick, a trap. And it's incredible somehow how this tarot functions, and what one is saying, and what's happening in the meantime. How my energies are being matched actually from the reading, because I just said, be aware not to concentrate on the restrictions, but to concentrate on the possibilities, and to miss this moment. to miss this possibility that it is given to us. It is a possibility. For me, it is a possibility to be able to stay home, to be able to disconnect from everything that's happening outside. And instead of wandering and thinking what is happening now, how things are going to be with this pandemic and with these conditions and whatever, you just have to accept it. Because you and me and nobody is in charge of this. So what sense does it make to start thinking about it? It doesn't actually. But all it actually does, it keeps you away from creating your own world. And you have here, like, this is the possibility, this is what's out there for you. Like, this is the possibility, the highest possibility of this moment that you can attune to, that you can relate to, that you can use. And actually, the danger here is that instead of attuning to that higher possibility that you have and to these conditions right now to create and to think and to rethink your life, you are dealing with the reality as it is, which is not even bad, but it's just like if all of us start thinking at the limitation and what's not working and how things are going to turn out, I mean, we are seeing the bad side of the story. And you can do that as Virgo because you are aware of what's going on in real life. You have that sort of awareness that you want to take care about the world. It's in your nature. It's just that it's causing you so much trouble and it's restricting you totally. And it's crazy how readings turn out because you have like 2 9s, 9 and 9. And 9s are actually good numbers because they are the ending of a circle, a cycle. No, but these are like it's like you are almost done with something and you know that you are almost done. You know that you are almost there. Like you knew yesterday that everything was good, but then you wake up today and you are like, oh my God, what's going on? Mental fear, alarm, waking up in the middle of the night or whatever, not like totally losing the sight, the vision, the possibility. Like what you had yesterday, that beautiful vision, that powerful affirmation that things are working, I'm doing this, things are going okay, I'm seeing it. You suddenly wake up, you hear something in the news or whatever, or some things, and then you switch to total anxiety. And I mean, that's normal. I don't want to scare you. That's totally normal. Just understand that it's just one side of the coin and that you are attuning and you are relating to the worst side of the story. I mean, what's the purpose of this? Who's benefiting from this? Nobody. You're losing time, you're losing energy. Instead of opening your eyes and start creating and start imagining, you are just like, I don't want to see. I'm tired today. I'm fearful today. Today I can't see in the future. And you lose totally the connection. And that's a pity for you because there's so much out there right now. And you have that energy. You have that possibility. And then you have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is as well, like, almost done. You're almost done. You're almost there. And actually the Nine of Wands is much better than the Nine of Swords, because if you are having any doubt right now, then at least just stop and take a break. At least the Nine of Wands, it's not closing his eyes. He's at least taking care of himself. He's wounded. He's almost there. He's almost finishing a journey. But, I mean, at least do this. At least take a break. At least take care of yourself. Don't give in to doubt, fear, anxiety. They are not good. They're just not good. They're low vibration realities that limit your brain, your visibility, your energetic field. It's just not worth it. And the thing is, here as well in the middle you have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, it's what I said. It's like it's exactly in the middle. It's like the story of the glass half full or half empty. Now it's up to you. This month it's up to you. Do you want to see the bad side or do you want to see the good side? Because Five of Pentacles, I mean, you have to imagine like $10,000. You want to have $10,000 at the end of the year, let's say. But now you have $5,000. And you are being sad about it. Because you only have $5,000. And instead of seeing those $5,000 that you have, you're thinking, I'm missing $5,000. No, you're not. You have $5,000. You have these 5 coins. There is something on your table. There is not something, there's a lot on your table. That's the half of the prize. It's the glass, it's half full. How can you say that the glass is half empty? And it might be, but it's up to you to feel it in a way. And this Five of Pentacles is just a victimizing energy. It's like giving in to circumstances, which are not nice maybe, but there is that home, there is that window, there is that warmth, there is that possibility, there are those resources, and you cannot deny them. And these people are just not looking at them. So be aware to really see what is there and to be grateful for what you have. And instead of giving in to anxiety, start imagining. Start manifesting, start writing. How do you want your life to be? Like after these restrictions, we will all go out there and we will all have a possibility to restart. How do you want it to be? Write it down. How? What's happening in 2 months, 3 months, 5 months? Where are you? With whom are you? How is your life? How much do you have? How do you feel? Write it down. Write the best version of your life. Write it down and live with that. And beautiful. You have here underneath the Nine of Swords, if you are worrying about something, it's some sort of mental worries and maybe some lack of communication, some lack of clarity. It's backed up by the Emperor, which is the 4, which is a very stable energy. So it's almost like there is no need to worry here. There are some strong foundations here. You have to believe in that. And I mean, it's crazy because like the magician and the emperor are very strong energies, very masculine energies, and there is no need to worry here. Or like worries, you have to understand, are of a vibration that is moving, that is unstable, that is like noisy. And when you concentrate, when you come in the center of your power, you can see clearly. So try to poise yourself, sit down, concentrate on something, talk to yourself very passionately and very confident, being very confident. You got this, you have this, and it's the emperor. There is something very stable out there. Whatever you are worrying about is very stable actually. It's not, there has no chance to move. It's an empire, and that's in the foundations here. So I don't know, it's just like you're losing a little bit the sight. So don't let these things stress you, shake you, because like underneath you have beautiful foundations. Everything is going well, everything is going according to plan. The emperor sits very strongly in his position, and it's telling you that there is no chance here of, like, the emperor is unshakable. The 9 of Swords is, for the emperor, he can't go there. He doesn't know that sort of energy anymore. And here the 9 of Wands, yeah, it's like the 9 for the 9 of Wands, you get here the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups, it's like shifting your energy totally. Instead of looking at what you don't have, it's looking at what you have. Because the 9 of Cups, it's very proud energy. Like he would sit like this even if he had 2 cups, but he has 9. What he has achieved, a recognition, he's very proud. So the best way to deal with everything right now is to see what you have and be grateful and appreciative for what you have. And understand that if you start concentrating on what you don't have, it's like a low vibration energy, and it doesn't help you, it doesn't help anybody. It just slows down more, even more, the entire process. And this is a wish fulfillment card, so there's something, it's a possibility this month there for you to get some satisfaction emotionally. But you have to get out of this 5 of Pentacles mood. And there's the 3 of Swords here too, which means like there is some pain. There's something happened or happens, or it's not like without any reason. You have the right to maybe feel a little bit that something really hurt you. It's not just some imaginative pain. That something happened here. But still, I don't see any other indications that you can't get over it. It's totally, even like this pain, it's totally under your control. It happens in your territory. If you know what I mean. It's not something that it's out of your field of influence. You have total influence over this pain, over this heartbreak, over this sickness maybe. You know, it's some health issues. It's totally under control. But there's no motivation to let this grow and become something that takes control over your life, over your emotional status. So this month, actually, it's up to you. It's totally up to you. In the middle of the reading, you have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, it's up to you. It's in the middle. It's not a 10, it's a 5. But you have 5. It's like the 5 fingers of a hand. You have something in your hand and you have to work with it. Now it's up to you. Do you want to use this hand? Or do you want to sit there and say, I only have one hand, I can't do anything because I don't have the second one? No, it doesn't work like that. You have to work with what you have. And you have a lot. So don't waste time with fear, with anxiety, with giving into pain and to fear. Start imagining your life as you want it to be. It's that the moment for you. Write it down. How do you want it to be in 2 months, in 3 months, or whatever you wish? Write it down. Write the highest version of how you want to be. And keep it there. And then let the universe do what it has to do. But at least you make sure that your mind, your space, your what you own, you are in control of it. You are in control of your own space. And you want to make sure to fill it with positive thinking and energy. And ideas of abundance. You are abundant. If you're not seeing it, it's because you are choosing to see the glass half empty. And I have again a prayer for each of you that I take from the Whispers from Eternity, this beautiful book of prayers from Paramhansa Yogananda, and the book is edited by his disciple Swami Kriyananda. And I think this prayer, affirmation, it fits well to the times right now. So it's the prayer number 188, driving the rebel king ignorance. Almighty mystic judge of life, I asked thee in my hall of soul-stillness, what is sin? Thy whispers of silence, dim at first, grew into bright articulation of thoughts. I heard and understood thy meaning. Sin is a rebel king. His name is ignorance. Ignorance is the perpetrator of all evil, the main root of the tree of ill health, the primal cause of all error and soul-blindness. King Ignorance and his army of bacteria, physical disease, mental desires, dullness and false ambitions, spiritual indifference of high truths, have been devastating the nourishing harvest fields of spirituality. That harvest of countless fulfillments was ripe for reaping when the harsh tread of error trampled it to the ground. I wanted to weep with despair when I heard thy voice whispering to me in my soul. The sun of my protection shines on thee always, equally on the sunny days and on the cold, black, nocturnal hours. Thou should always have faith in me and smile, for the greatest of all sins against me is not to be happy. Let the ripples of unceasing smiles play over thy face. Through their transparency, my light will come to thine assistance. By smiling with determined happiness, thou wilt always please me. How beautiful. Okay, my dears, this was the reading. I hope you liked it, and I will see you next month. Bye.